Alright, I'm here doing an 8-4 draft here. No rare, no bomb uncommon, which brings us to the best common in the pack, which is Brilliant Pure. I like Pure Strider quite a bit, but not over an efficient burn spell. And so that's it. While there's nothing crazy in the pack, it's reasonably deep, so there's a chance I get something like an Ogre Resistor back. Maybe even Peace Strider, is that possible? Probably not. Alright, so there's a Go for the Throat and a Flesh Eater Imp. There's also Fangren Marauder. I do like Flesh Eater Imp a lot, and I think it's like first pick it might be close with Go for the Throat, but I did start the draft with a Burn the Impure, so I think I'm gonna follow with a Go for the Throat rather. Even though Flesh Eater Imp is actually fine, I think in non-infect. But if I'm gonna take a black card, put myself into red black, not infect, and pass Go for the Throat, that doesn't seem good. I'm not too worried about signaling in general, but and it's possible I can splash either one of these. I mean the best card that's on color is a Morbid Plunder. There's also Blister Stick Shaman, which I like a lot, and there's a Crush, but that's not their big quality, I don't think. Divine Offering would be fine, but I'd rather not dip into the third color here, and I guess I'm just going to take the Morbid Plunder. Mere Welder's sort of interesting. Not a whole lot going on here. And the best cards are probably Lead in Sky Hunter and maybe Tangle Hulk. Don't really want to. I'm going to take either a Slasher or the Welder here, and I think Slasher has a better chance of being really good. It's hard to make Mere Welder really good. Like, you have the replicas, and then it's fine. And it's a decent defensive body if you're playing control. And it goes well with efficient removal because having a 1/4 makes you not have to waste removal on their stupid 2/1s and stuff. But I'm going to take the Rusted Slasher. It may not work out, but I mean, it's not playable in every deck. It's reasonably heavy on the artifacts. But if you're heavy enough on artifacts, it's pretty similar to even like a Chrome Steed that's always on. Here I'm just taking the Draw Stripper. I can also take Virulent Wound, which is a fine card. But I think I just want a body here. Viridian Claw is a decent card. I'm just going to take the Wellspring. Goes with the Slasher, keeps me more open. Well, I mean, I'm not more open than the Claw, but I mean, sometimes red-black is not going to be super heavy on the creatures, and you don't always want to have the equipment. So I'll just take the Super Spellbomb. Alright, I think finally I'm going to take a Virulent Wound. There's another Draw Stripper, but there's only so many 4-drops I need, especially since there's some good ones in Scars as well. So I'm just going to take the efficient or cheap removal spell. doesn't look like Signal Pest is going to be really strong. Well, I'm definitely not committed to red. I'm black something, and Burn Them Pure is perfectly splashable. Now, the colored cards, I mean, I guess Ringleader is the best one. Now the question is whether I want a Ringleader or whether I want to just pick up the Geyser here, which is probably the stronger card. I guess I have a red card. I'm going to take the Ringleader. But I can definitely see taking the blue card there. Nothing I want, but I'm going to take Master's Call. Or Priest of Norn, not really sure. I'll take Master's Call. I'm not going to take another Master's Call here. Hexblade Golem would be okay. But I think I'm just going to take, even though it doesn't go so well here, I think this is the most powerful. I really like Copper Carapace. I'm not that aggressive, but like what I like is like even in the, like especially in the red black. I'm taking Crush. Not much question about that. I like to play a lot of mirrors if they come up, and if you're going to play mirrors, it's important. If you're going to play multiple mirrors, it's important to have a way of turning them into real cards later in the game. And Copper Carapace is definitely a good way of doing that. 3/3 is definitely a reasonable body in the format. So here we've got Argentum Armor and Contagion Clasp. I'm just going to grab the Clasp. I don't mind the armor, but it's going to be a liability against some decks, and Contagion Clasp is just always good and efficient. And goes really well with a Trigon of Corruption, and I think that's the easy pick here. There's also Galvanic Blast and Instill Infection. Obviously not Instill Infection over the Blast. I mean, the choice is Trigon of Corruption or Galvanic Blast, but I'm just going with Trigon. So we've got a few choices. Moriak, I think the leading candidates are Moriak Replica, Still Infection, Bleak Hope and Vampires I should be able to pick up later on, but it's probably going to be decent in this deck, the way it's shaping up. There's also Edge Champion, which is a nice defensive guy, but I think I'm just grabbing the Replica. Few choices. It's got Lifestaff, Glider, and Trigon in Station. We even have the Culling Dace. Doesn't look like it's too good right now, though. I'm actually considering the Trigon here. I think it goes reasonably well with the Contagion Clasp and the Trigon. I guess the only way I have of proliferating right now is Contagion Clasp. It could potentially change. I'm fine with Trigon outside of an Infect deck. It could also give you random wins with things like Copper Carapace. Don't have enough creatures really to take the Lifestaff, so it's really Glider or Infestation. I think I'm going to take the Trigon. Really nothing for me here. I suppose there's the Blade Tribe Berserker, or I can take a Liquid Metal Coating. Liquid Metal Coating doesn't really do anything for me right now, other than let me kill land with Crush. So yeah, it's going to be the Blade Tribe Berserker. I'm still relatively open to a bomb of any color. Red is definitely splashable. So so that'll be for back 3 here. Taking the life staff is just nothing else. And I guess it goes with the Trigon infestation reasonably well. Don't have too many creatures though, so at this point the equipment's a bit of a liability. Bloodshot trainee I can turn on with the Carapace. Throne of Geth might just be what I want here. I need some help still, but with the 2 Trigons, Contagion Clasp, Virulent Wind, I mean I can take a Skyhill School, which is pretty strong, and there's an off chance I end up in blue. But I think I was going to get the Throne of Geth anyways. I don't think I need 2 Thrones of Geth. Pretty low on creatures, but I don't think Blade Tribe Berserkers, another one, is what I want. I'm more interested in cheaper or stronger creatures. I'm just taking the Nile Spellbomb here. Alright, draw Suffer it is. Yeah, this time I'm taking this guy out of school on the chance I end up blue. That's really late. Oh, Bleak Coven Vampires is definitely something I want for this deck. I guess there's a chance that Golem Foundry is actually a card with the Proliferate and reasonably heavy on the artifacts. I kind of like how the deck's shaping up. I still need some help in the... I can hide this Master's Call. It's not getting played. Well, I guess unless I open like Sunblast Angel or something. Yeah, I'm definitely not committed to red at all here. In fact, like I probably prefer Skyhill School plus Burn the Impure. To Burn the Impure plus these random red cards. Well, that's a bit of a better red card. Inferno Celebration could be quite good here too. There's a chance I wheel it. I think I'm just grabbing this Phoenix and oh, there's my commitment to red. Ooh, okay, well I got another stab at that Furnace Celebration here. I think I'm just gonna... How good is it right now? Nile Spellbomb, Throne of Geth, Wellspring, and Slasher, Replica. Yeah, there's a good chance it's gonna be good. I could semi-plan on trying to wheel them, but I guess I could wheel Fume Spitter or at minimum Kudotha Rebirth. There's also the chance of Spellbomb coming back. I'm just going to take this Celebration. I think it is decently likely to be quite strong in this deck. Here I'm taking the Moriok Replica. If I can wheel that, I'm pretty dead set on trying to make Furnace Celebration as good as possible. I do have the Draw Stopper too, which I guess could see play. But yeah, like there's a chance I get that second Furnace Celebration back here. Like I'd have no problem cutting things like Berserker, Ringleader, and just making this a good Furnace Celebration deck. Yeah, Livewire Lash is not exactly what I want. It's a fine card, but it's not terrific here. So I think the choice is between Shatter and Turn to Slag. Between the two, I don't have any straight artifact removal, but I do have Crush, So like, turn dislike deals with artifact creatures or regular creatures, and I guess I have a. I mean, I think this turn dislike just deals with a wider range of threats, even though it's a little less efficient. I'm not too top heavy yet, so I'll take the turn dislike. And sometimes you get what you were going to shatter anyways with the turn dislike if they have a good equipment like Livewire Lash. Not much for me here. I think I'm just taking Exsanguinate. I don't know that I'm main decking it, but it could be reasonable out of a sideboard. Well, the packs have certainly gotten a little weaker here. I think I'm just taking the Trigon of Thought here. It's not super exciting. I don't know that I main deck it, but it's another sideboard option for the right matchup. Tower of Calamities would be okay in this deck, but I think I just want this Copper Mirror more than anything. I think I want the Fervor over the Moriok Reaver and the Silver Mirror. I think I want another sacrifice outlet if I'm gonna, especially if I can wheel that turn dislike right now. Come on, turn dislike. Furnace Celebration, I mean, and there it is. Alright. And Panic Spellbomb came back. Also Kudo the Rebirth, but I think I just want the Panic Spellbomb. Or, I mean, do I have enough good artifacts to sacrifice? No, maybe not. I'm just going to take the Panic Spellbomb. A lot of cuts to make here, but I think I'll manage. Who cares? I may end up cutting this Copper Carapace. I'm not really sure. Oh, Golden Urn actually is playable with double Furnace Celebration. Alright, so I'll start by just putting the core. I'm pretty happy with this deck. I'm going to start by putting in the things I know I'm playing. Pretty sure I'm playing Virulent Wound because I'm pretty sure I'm playing Throne of Geth and Contagion Clasp. Burn the Impure, go for the Throat, Wellspring, Copper Mirror, these are making it. Life Staff, Copper Carapace is more of a maybe, Crush is also a maybe, I think. Drawstopper is a maybe. Golden Foundry is actually a maybe here. Morbid Plunder sounds good. Even though I'm going to be a little creature light, well, maybe I might actually have a deck where Morbid Plunder is cuttable. I'm probably not. Double Moriok Replica, Fervor. Pretty sure those are all making it. Definitely. That's, I guess, a maybe at this point, and a maybe. Probably want this Dragon Infestation, especially with the proliferates. Just getting one poison counter on them is a threat. Definitely playing the Phoenix and the Turn to Slag, and I'm pretty sure I want this Bleakhoven Vampires. So I think that's the core. Golden Urn's a maybe. Maybe, and well, I guess maybe. So let's take a look at what else I want here. I'm thinking this is a 17 land deck. I do have 2 Spell Bombs to cycle through, and a Wellspring, even though I only have 1 Mirror. A lot of spells, not many. 7 creatures. Pretty low. I mean, on the one hand, with few creatures, Morbid Plunder seems cuttable, but on the other hand, it can get, you don't have that many creatures, it can get them back for you. Although, I think few creatures is fine, because Furnace Celebration itself could be a win condition, as well as the Phoenix, which can come back. How many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm definitely not out of the question to metal craft it up. How many sacrifice outlets do I have here? Throne of Geth, Slasher, replicas, and Fervor. Golden Urn might be fine here. I kind of like it. Having that extra artifact and extra sacrifice outlet doesn't do all that much otherwise, though. It's possible I just want another creature. Yeah, I probably want at least one more 4-drop here, so it's Dross Ripper or Blade Tribe Berserker. Which one's better for this deck? Yeah, just pop in the artifact. The leading candidates, I think, are Copper Carapace. Even though, well, you know what, I'm probably a little bit too creature light for the Copper Carapace. I already have the life staff. I prefer the life staff to the Carapace in this deck for the life gain. It's actually potentially cuttable as well. I really don't have many creatures. I have the Trigon of Infestation. Oh, how good is Golem Foundry in this deck? I think Golem Foundry is reasonable as another win condition. I don't have many creatures. It gives me something else to make Throne of Geth better. And Contagion Clasp. Am I a little artifact light for Golden Foundry? I'm not sure. Can I cut something for the Golden Urn? Darksteel Mirror is definitely a reasonable sideboard card in this deck too. This is a bit of a tough build. I'm actually going to go 16 land. Just pause here. To answer a phone call. Finish making my decisions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I just don't see anything to cut for the Golden Urn. Potentially Fervor. I think I like Fervor here. Maybe a Sylvok Lifestaff. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty low on creatures. I do like it with the Trigon Infestation, but beyond that, it's not that good. It's okay with the replicas as well, but with 8 creatures, even adding in Trigon Infestation, maybe equipment So I'm going to put in the Golden Rune. And let's add our lands. Definitely heavy on the red. Although I have 2 double black spells. I think I feel a bit more comfortable at 9/7. Does make it a little less likely to get that Phoenix on turn 5, but it's more. I think I just want to try to get to the late game here. Alright, I'm going to go with that. And so, like, sideboard options, Crush, Exsanguinate. Yeah, I think those are the main. And Trigon of Thought is also a good sideboard candidate. Okay, I'll see you round 1.